Thank you, Esther. Thank you. Comparing quantities involves comparing two values, ratios, percentages are different. Unbased data is data collected fairly without favoring any particular result. Grouped data is data arranged into groups or classes to make large data set easier to read and understand. Frequency table is a table that shows how often each value appears in a data set. Cube is the number that when use their multiplication 3 times give the original number. Power is the use of raising a number to an exponent. Reciprocal is the number obtained by lifting a fraction where the numerator becomes the denominator. Rational number is any number that can be found on the number line. Include rational and irrational number. Absolute value is the distance a number is from zero, regardless of directions. Negative number is any number less than zero. Positive number is the number greater than zero. Zero is the number that represents no pattern. Parallelogram equal exterior angle theorem. In a parallelogram, all exterior angles are equal, each measuring 90 degrees. Number is a mathematical value used to count, measure and label objects. Digit is a single symbol used to write numbers. The digits from 0 to 9 are used to form all numbers. Area of the rectangle equal to side into length into breadth. Perimeter of a rectangle equal to 2 length plus breadth. Volume of a cube equal to side into side into side. Line segment is a straight part of a line with two endpoints. Ray is a part of a line that has one endpoint and extends infinitely in one direction. Parallel line or line that never meet and are always the same distance from the center. Perpendicular line or line that never insert at a 90 degree angle. Circle is a round shape with every point the same distance from the center. Diameter is a distance across a circle through its center. Triangle is a polygon with 4 sides and 3 angles. Quadrilateral is a polygon with 4 sides and 4 angles.
A trigonometric table. A trigonometric table lists values of sine, cosine, tangent for standard angles. Used for solvents, with calculators and for exam preparations. Graph of sine function. Sine function graph shows periodicity, amplitude and frequency. Y is equal to sin x as amplitude 1 with period 2 pi. Y is shading greater than 12. Graph of cosine function. Cosine function graph is similar to sine but starts at maximum. Y is equal to cos x is amplitude 1 with the period 2 pi and is important for visual understanding of trigonometry. Graph of tangent function. Tangent function graph shows vertical asymptotes with periodicity. Y is equal to tan x as amplitude 1 with period 2 pi and is important for visual understanding of trigonometry. Amplitude is maximum displacement of periodic trigonometric function. For mean value in sine and cosine graph, it equals the absolute left coefficient multiplying the function.
Inverse secant function. Secant inverse of x gives angle whose secant is x. Restricted domain ensures unique value. Important for solving equations involving secant ratios. Inverse cosecant function. Cosecant inverse of x returns angle whose cosecant is x. Essential in solving problems involving
Reciprocal functions in trigonometry. Inverse cotangent function. Cot inverse of x gives angle whose cotangent is x. Principal value range ensures correct solutions in trigonometric equation. Solving trigonometric equations in specified interval. Equations are solved using identities, reciprocal relations and periodicity. Solutions are expressed within a definite interval like 0, 2 pi or 0 degree, 360 degree. Periodic nature of trigonometric function. Sine and cosine functions of every 2 pi. Tangent and cotangent of every pi. Periodicity is vital in understanding graphs and solving equations.
Derivative of parametric curve. Slope of tangent to parametric curve. X equal to f of t, y equal to g of t. Dy by dx equal to g dash of t by f dash of t applied in mechanics and physics. Second derivative test for parametric curve. D square y by dx square equal to d by dt into dy by dx by dt. Determine concavity of parametric curve. Important in motion analysis. Higher order integration techniques include substitution, parts, partial fractions and reduction formulas, essential in evaluating complex integrals. Improper integral convergence. Determine whether integral with infinite limits or discontinuity has finite value. Used in applied mathematics and probability. Area under parametric curve. A equal to integration of y dx equal to integration of g of t f dash of t dt. Generalizes integration of curves defined parametrically. Volume by the cylindrical shell. Integration method for volume into the cylindrical shell. Integration 2 pi x into f of x into dx. Useful when the disk or the washer method is difficult. Differential dy is equal to f dash of x into dx. Approximate change in the y for small change in the x. Approximate change in the y for small change in the x. Essential in the error estimation, linear approximation and the related rate. Linear approximation. Function approximated near the point using the tangent line. F of x is approximately equal to f of a plus f dash of a into x minus a applied in the smaller angle approximation and error estimation. Derivative of logarithmic function d by dx into ln x is equal to 1 by x. D by dx into log base a into x is equal to 1 divided by x ln a applied in the smaller angle approximation and exponential function. Derivative of exponential function d by dx into e power of x is equal to e power of x. D by dx into a power of x is equal to a power of x into ln a. Fundamental growth, decay and differential equation. Derivative of trigonometric function d by dx into sin x is equal to cos x. D by dx into cos x is equal to minus sin x. D by dx into tan x is equal to secant square x. Essential in solving motion and oscillatory problem.
Continuity. A function is continuous at the point if the limit exists. The function is defined at the point and the limit equals the function value. Essential calculus analysis. Derivative. Derivative measures the rate of change of a function with respect to its variable. It represents the slope of tangent and is used in growth, motion and optimization problems. Differentiable function. A function is differentiable at a point and if the derivative exists there. Differentiability implies continuity. And it's a key constant is the smoothness of curves. Notations for derivative. Derivative can be represented as dy by dx f dash of x or df of x. These notations indicate the rate at which the different variable changes with respect to the independent variable.
Block matrix. Matrix partition into smaller submatrices called block. Simplifies operation like addition, multiplication and inversion of large matrix. Trace property. Trace of matrix is a sum of diagonal elements. Trace of a plus b is equal to trace of a plus trace of b. Trace of k into a equal to k into trace of a. Used in linear algebra and physics. Rank nullity theorem for m into n matrix. Rank plus nullity equal to n. Relates the dimension of column space and null space. Crucial in solving linear equation. Column space. Set of all linear combination of matrix columns. Dimension equals rank of matrix. Relates the represent the output space of linear transformation. Row space. Set of all linear combination of rows. Dimension equals rank. Used in linear system and determining consistency.
Trigonometric inequalities using graphs. Inequalities like sin x greater than 1 by 2. Solve this graph to determine interval solutions. So, graphic analysis of trig solutions. Amplitude, period, phase shift and vertical dress and behavior and solve problems efficiently. Composite functions. F of x equal to a sin dx plus c plus d has max d plus modulus and min d minus modulus usually applied mathematics. Two less applications. Euler's formula applications. E power I theta simplifies solving differential equations. Fourier series LC current circuits trigonometric sum of angles for real problems. Some of the multiple angles in engineering, physics and architecture. Using max for practical formula. Cyclic ordinary angle property. Sum of opposite angle equals 180 degree. Trigonometric form applies to calculate sides, angles and diagonals especially using problem length in cyclic figures. Trigonometric ratios for multiple angles, ratios for 2 theta, 3 theta, 4 theta can be expressed using identities, transforming expressions and finding extract trigonometric values. Reduction formula, transform functions of 180 minus theta, 90 minus theta, 360 minus theta into standard angle, simplifies calculations and finding extract trigonometric values. Trigonometric form of a line equation. Line in polar coordinate expressed as r is equal to a cos theta plus b sin theta, expressed as r is equal to a cos theta plus b sin theta. Useful in connecting trigonometry with coordinate geometry. Angle of elevation or depression in navigation, useful to calculate distance or height using trigonometric ratios. Angle of elevation upward, depression downward from horizontal line of sight.
Trigonometric ratios in quadrant. Sine of sine, cosine, tangent depend upon the quadrant. All positive in first quadrant, sine positive in second quadrant, tangent positive in third quadrant, cosine positive in fourth quadrant. Essential for solving equations. Trigonometric equations involving squares. Equations like sine square x plus 2 sin x minus 3 is equals to 0 is solved using substitution, factories and identities crucial for grade 12 problems. Transforming trigonometric equations. Techniques include factorization using Pythagorean formulas or some different formulas. Essential for solving equation to simplify making complex trigonometric problems manageable. Periodicity in solving equations. Trigonometric functions repeat after a certain interval. The trigonometric functions involve general formula, adding integral multiple of the period. Multiple angle transformation, sine, cosine, tangent of 2a, 3a can be expressed using single angle. Essential for simplification and solving equation.
Column operation, elementary column operation. It is performed similar to elementary row operation. It is performed on column operation. It is used in physics theorem and algebra. Commutator of matrix is defined as commutator of A and B is equal to AB minus BA. It is used in physics theorem and linear algebra. Coefficient expansion. It expands the matrix by row or column. It is used in linear algebra and simplification of matrix.
Imaginary about coefficient of I in I plus a, I minus I plus a by is B is the imaginary part. Denoted by using algebra. Modulus of complex numbers. Modulus of complex number using modulus of complex number using the complex number using the a plus ib complex number using to the conjugate of the conjugate to the base conjugate to base of numbers to the conjugate base of to the angle polar form. Polar form complex of number is r and theta. theta வந்து written by the r cos theta plus I sin theta, r plus sin theta used in the multiplication of calculations. அடுத்து conjugate of complex numbers. Conjugate complex number எடுத்துக்கிட்டோம்னா change the sign of imaginary part. A minus ib is the conjugate of a plus ib, a plus of ib, a plus ib அப்புறம் after the a plus ib is after using division of using the important properties.
Question occurs in 3D vector upper class r equal to xi plus ij plus magnitude equal to root of x square plus y square plus l square using the geometric mechanics. Displacement vector formula. Displacement vector del r equal to r2 minus r1 indicates change in position with both magnitude and direction. Vector addition by parallelogram law. Resultant of two vector represent as diagonal of a parallelogram formed by vectors. Use the graphical method for vector addition. Vector addition by triangular law. Resultant of two vector obtained by placing vectors from tip to tail. Vectors from start to end of a chain represent sum. Widely used in physics. Resultant of magnitude compute using the formula modulus of r equal to root of modulus a square plus modulus b square plus 2 modulus a modulus b cos theta obtained from law of cosine used in mechanics and geometry.
Fraction is a relation where each input x get a one output. Linear function is a function that creates a straight line where graph slope intercept to form is the equivalent of a line right as y mx plus b. Intercept is the equivalent of a line right as x-axis or y-axis. Graphing is a floating point on a coordinate plane. Solution is a set of equations is the a square has 4 equal sides. The area is space inside the square. To find the area, multiply one side by itself. Formula area equal to side into side. If the side is 4, the area is 4 into 4 equal to 16. The unit for area is square. Units like square meter. The area show how much space inside the square. This formula is useful for finding area of rooms or tiles. A square area helps to understand its total size. The area is the space inside a circle. Formula into area biosphere by pi is approximately 3.14 and r is the area of the circle. If 8 area is 6, the area is 3.14 into 6 square equal to 113.04. The units for area is sphere, units like sphere meter. This formula helps you calculating the space inside a circular shapes. It is useful for measuring the area fields or plants. The area is key to finding the area. It's a simple way extension formula for circle measurement. The Pythagorean theorem applies to the right triangle. It relates the length of the sides of the right triangle. Formula: a square plus b square equal to c square. A and b are the length of two shorter sides. C is the height of the longest side. This formula helps us to find length of any sides in a right triangle. The essential elements used: geometry and trigonometry. The numbers including 0, 1, 2, 3 and numbers can be whole numbers including 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. A number's quality or position. Thank you. Square, diagonal, square diagonal division is diagonal of a square diagonal corresponding part are matching signs and angles in property figure. Meanings of a triangle are line segment draw from each vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. Perpendicular from a point or line is a line drawn is a line drawn at right angles. Right angles in grants of prime number is a number greater than 1 with only two factors and itself. Composite number is a number that has more than one factor. A parallelogram is a four-sided shape. Next point. Opposite angle in a parallelogram are all also equal. Next point. The area of parallelogram is a four-sided shape with all of a side. The perimeter of a parallelogram sum of the height, the rectangle has rhombus all to the set. Addition is a mathematical operation used to combine two or more numbers. Subtraction is a mathematical operation used to find difference between numbers. Multiplication is a mathematical operation used to share the object equally into groups. Multiple is the result of combined multiplying a number with a whole number. For example, multiplying 3 or 6, 9 and 12. Thank you. Denominator is the bottom number in a fraction. It is the total number of equal parts into which the whole is divided. Proper fraction. Proper fraction is a fraction which the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Improper fraction is a fraction that the numerator is equal to or greater than the denominator. Mixed number is made of a whole number and a proper fraction together. Equal fraction or fraction that look different by have the same value. a shape with four equal sides. All four angles in a square are equal. The square has four equal sides. A square is a shape with four equal sides. All four angles in a square are 90 degrees. The opposite side of a square are equal. The area of a square is calculated by multiple one side by itself as A equal to side 2. The perimeter of a square is 4 times in length and one side P equal to 4 into side. Square is used in grid layout, tiles and designs. The symmetry of the square is make easy to work with in construction. The square is a basal dice of the square is a rectangle of 19 degree. The area of a rectangle is calculated by multiplying length into which A equal to W. The perimeter of a rectangle or size P equal 21 plus 2W. A rectangle is a dice of parallelogram. Rectangle are used in everyday objects like books and tables. The diagram of a rectangle is calculated by diagram of a rectangle are equal but length but do not insert a right angle. A square is a basal dice of rectangle equal right sides are equal. The rectangle important is from calculating floors and walls. Rectangles help in real world measurement and construction. Thank you. Presentation is source to match equality has inside compared to its original values expressed as a percent. Source to match equality has reduced compared to its original values expressed as a percent. Some Pythagorean triplets 3, 4, 5, 5, 12, 13 and 8, 15, 17. Sum of the angles in the triangle 180 degrees. Sum of the angles in the quadrilateral 180 degrees. Cube is a solid shape with 6 equal square faces of cuboid is a solid shape with 6 equal square faces. Opposite faces are equal and parallel. Sphere is a solid shape with 6 equal square faces. Sphere is a solid shape that is perfectly round. It has no edges or corners. Cuboid is a cylinder is a solid shape with 2 flat circular faces and 1 curved surface. Cone is a solid shape with one circular base and one pointed top. Loss is the money lost against the item is sold for less than cost price. For less than cost price. Natural number close the property. Safe than two natural number or natural addition or multiplied. The result is always natural number. Mean of data is the average value found by dividing the sums of observations by the total number of observations. Mode of data is the observation that appear most frequently in a given set of data. Median of data is the middle value of arranged data. Bar graph interpretation is the process of understanding information shown in a bar graph. Line graph shows data changes over by joining the points with straight lines. The square diagonal square insert diagonal of a square diagonal square diagonal it into two congruent insert or right rectangle, circle, square, denominator, congruent, yeah. A number including 0, 1, 2, 3. Numbers can be whole numbers including 0, 1, 2, 3. Fractions or parts of a whole like 1 by 2 or 3 by 4. A number reflecting our position can be positive numbers are reflecting greater than 0. Thanks. Is the average of a set of number. Median is the middle number in a list of arranged in a order. Mode is the number that appear most frequently in a set of number. Range is a difference between a highest and smallest that a number in a set. Outlier is a Here is a number that most largest small the number in a set. Instagram is a bar graph that shows a part of world. Line graph is a circular graph that is so connected by straight line. Thank you to a line segment is part of a line with two end parts. It has a definite length unlike a line which is infinite. A line segment is shortest distance between two points. You can measure if the length of a line segment it is often used to define shape in geometry like squares and triangles. In a triangle, the slides are line segments. They are the building blocks creating geometry shape. They are the building blocks creating. Thank you to all.
Research the area specified inside the triangle. If the base is 6 and the height is 4, the area is 1 by 2 base into height. If the base is 6 and the height is 4, the area is 1 by 2 into 6 into 4 equal to 12. The units for square units like square meters. The vertical distance from the base to the top. The formula is used for finding triangular various shapes.
Addition A plus B, subtraction A minus B, multiplication A into B, division A divided by B, sum A plus B, difference A minus B, multiplication, sum A, product A minus B, quotient A divided by B, A plus 0 equal to A plus 0 equal to A minus 0 equal to A into 1 equal to A divided 1 equal to A into 0 equal to 0, A divided 1, A divided A equal to 1, A plus B equal to B plus A. Fraction numerator divided by denominator. Proper fraction numerator less than by denominator. Greater than fraction numerator greater than equal to denominator. Mixed fraction whole plus fraction. Equivalent fraction. Multiply top and bottom by same number. Half 1 divided by 2, 1/3 1 divided by 3, 1/4 1 divided by 4. Denominator divided by denominator. Fraction of a number. Numerator divided by denominator. Numerator into fraction. Decimal part of a whole. 1/10, 0.1, 100, 0.01, 10/10, 1, 100 hundredths, 1. Decimal addition, add like this. Decimal subtraction like place. Decimal into 10 equal to shift point right. Decimal divided by 10 equal to shift point left. 0.5 equal to 1 divided by 2. Even number 2 into n, odd number 2 into n plus 1, successor of number a plus 1, predecessor of number a minus 1, smallest 2-digit number 10, largest 2-digit number 99, smallest 3-digit number 100, largest 3-digit number 999. Base value equal to digit into value. Base value equal to digit. Factors into factors equal to numbers. Multiples equal to numbers into n. HCF LCM. HCF into LCM product of two numbers. Prime number has two factors. Composite number has more than two factors. Decimal equal to part of a whole. 1/10 equal to 0.1. 100 equal to 0.01. 10 equal to 1. 100 equal to 1. Decimal addition equal to add like places. Decimal subtraction equal to subtract like places. Decimal into 10 equal to shift point right. Decimal divided by 10 equal to shift point left. 0.5 equal to 1 divided by 2. Thank you. Sum of first to 2 even numbers equal 2 plus 4. Sum of first to 2 odd numbers equal 1 plus 3. Double of 10 equal 10 into 2. Triple of 10 equal 10 into 3. Half of 20 equal 20 divided 2. Quarter of 20 equal 20 divided 4. Hello. If n 368 days. So only two triangle overhead rectangle close triangle hyperhead. Max formula. Horizontal line equal to sleeping line, vertical line equal to standing line, landing line equal to closed shape equal to shape in no opening, open shape equal to shape in no opening. Face surface solid equal to flat surface.